Beneath the depths of the ocean lies a hidden world that was never meant for human eyes. Below the calm blue waters we see from above, a completely different reality slowly begins. It is a place where light fades away and life takes forms that seem almost unreal. Humans have walked on the moon and continue exploring distant planets, yet surprisingly, most of Earth's oceans remain unexplored and unknown. Imagine this. The world closest to us is still largely unexplored. The upper layer of the ocean is known as the sunlight zone. This is where sunlight can still reach the water. Plankton use that sunlight to create energy. Small fish feed on them, and larger fish feed on the smaller fish. Everything here feels familiar, much like the world we know. But the deeper you go, the more this familiar world begins to change. At around 200 meters below the surface, the twilight zone begins. There is light here, but only barely. The faint sunlight that reaches this depth is no longer enough to support life as we know it. There are no plants and no green landscapes. Only darkness slowly takes over. So how does life survive in such darkness? The answer comes from above. Dead plankton and tiny organisms slowly drift downward through the water. These falling remains become food for the creatures below. The creatures living here are equally strange. Some are so transparent that their internal organs can be seen. In the deep ocean, being visible often means danger. Others have evolved the ability to produce their own light. This natural glow is known as bioluminescence. Some use this light to attract prey, while others use it to hide themselves. And every night, an extraordinary event takes place. Billions of fish, squid, and jellyfish rise from the depths in search of food. Before sunrise, they return to the darkness below. This is known as vertical migration, the largest animal movement on Earth. But below the twilight zone lies an even more extreme world. This is where the midnight zone begins, a place where sunlight never reaches. There is no morning and no evening, only endless darkness. Temperatures remain close to freezing. The pressure here is so immense that humans could not survive even for a moment, yet life continues. The creatures here have developed remarkable survival strategies. One example is the dragonfish, a small but terrifying predator. It produces a type of light that most other creatures cannot see. As a result, it can see its prey while remaining invisible itself. Then there is the anglerfish. A glowing lure hangs from its head, attracting curious prey. Once the prey comes close enough, escape becomes impossible. Below this lies the abyssal zone. This is a vast dark plain on the ocean floor. Food is extremely scarce here, so life moves slowly. Yet strange creatures like the giant isopod survive in these depths. When a dead whale sinks from the surface, the area suddenly becomes full of life. A single whale carcass can feed countless creatures for years. But the deepest and most mysterious region of the ocean is the Hadal Zone. Here lie enormous trenches, including the Mariana Trench, the deepest place in Earth's oceans. The pressure at these depths is almost beyond imagination, yet creatures such as the snailfish continue to survive. Their bodies are soft and flexible, perfectly adapted to the extreme environment. Perhaps the most astonishing discovery is that life exists here without sunlight. Entire
entire ecosystems have formed around hot water and minerals released from deep-sea vents. These organisms do not depend on the sun for survival, and that is why scientists believe that if life can exist in the deepest parts of Earth's oceans, then life might also exist beneath the icy surfaces of distant planets and moons. The ocean is more than just water. It is an entirely different world. A world where every layer holds new rules, new forms of life, and new mysteries. And perhaps we are still only at the very beginning of the story.